Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are stuffing 2 weeks worth of cash stuffings, so week 2 and week 3 of December. So last week should have been week 2, but I was on call again and it just messes me up on needing to do videos and actually get to the bank and have time to do anything. So we're going to do a double stuff this week. So let's just grab the cash and see what we are playing with. I don't even think we're going to have the right denominations here, but we're just going to have to manage. I do have some placeholders just because I haven't been to the bank, so I've just raided some of the wallets and just moved some of the money around. So we've got some that are just going to be straight into the bank account for them. So anyway, all together now then, so we're stuffing 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 400, 5, 10, 15, 415. Okay, that's the most I've ever stuffed before, so let's not get used to it. So how is everybody? Is everybody ready for Christmas? I cannot believe that we've only got next week. So today is the 13th as I'm filming this. So we've got next week and then it's Christmas the week after. I am not ready at all. I am on annual leave this coming week, so hopefully I can get on track. But anyway, let's grab the purse from last week, but not last week, the week before, and see what we've got left over. Okay, so groceries from week 1 it would have been is 25. Nothing in fuel. We've got 10 in miscellaneous. Nothing in eating out. Household can stay there, and back to bank can stay there as well. Okay. And we've got some change. Okay, so we've got £3 in coins and 350p's left over and some change for the dog. Right, so this week, obviously I already did my shopping last week. I did that on card. So this week for groceries, so for week 3 we are doing £50. Fuel is going to get 50 as well, just because I've got a long journey to do to pick my daughter up from Pirbright. So that's £50 going in there, so I'm going to do that on card. Miscellaneous is going to get 10. And I did forget to do household, so what I'm going to do is just nick that 5 and put it in there. So household's got 15. I do need to go and buy some washing stuff, so that will come in handy. Right, so that's it for the purse for this week. So let's move on to some sinking funds. So we'll start off with variables. There are some getting stuffed in here this week, so we are going to skip home, garden, hair and beauty and clothing. So short trips is getting 20 from last week. no, sorry, 30 from last week and 20 from this week. So £50 is going into short trips. So short trips now has 20, 40, 55. Okay, Charlie and Benson is getting 5 from each week, so I think I'm just going to put a 10 in. Might just also switch those out. Okay, so Charlie and Benson now has 20 in there, and that is it for the variables. Okay, so next up we've got occasions, and we're putting in £20 from last week and 20 from this week. So 50, 70. So we'll do 20 in card in the bank, which I've already transferred over. It's getting 20. Right, do 5 in there, so that makes that up to 100. And then we'll put the other 15 into there. Don't know why that took me so long to work that out. Okay, so that's occasions done. Next up is annuals. So ground rent is fully funded, and car, we're going to do 5 from last week and 5 for this week. I forgot to do that. Right, I'll update this, but car now has 210. I will update that off camera. Okay, that's it for annuals. Long term is next, and we are putting £20 from last week and £20 from this week. So £40 is going into emergency. So that's going to be 10, 20. I'll just do 30 and 40, and then I'll update it. So emergency should now have 350 in the bank, 370, 390, 410, 420. Yeah. And that is it for the long term. Okay, and Christmas. We finished the family presents, so we were just working on the Christmas food shop. That's going to get £20 from last week, I think. Yeah, £20 from last week. So that's £20. And £20 from this week, which is going to be transfers. That's 5, 10, 15. And then we'll do and that's 20. Okay, so the food shop has 70 in the bank. Sorry, let's try again. 50, 70, 90, 105. Yeah. Perfect. So I think next week will be the last week, and then obviously I'll be doing my food shop. Oops. Oops. So that will be done. So we should then have, if I put 20 in, 20, so we should have 125, which will be enough. Okay, so that's it for Christmas. Okay, so I've managed to swap as many for fivers as I can. So we've got 10, 20, 35, 45, 55, 65 to play with today. Right, so starting off with heads or tails. We are still on the autumn one. Hopefully we can do quite a few rounds today, maybe with the amount that we've got. So were we starting off with this one? I can't even remember anymore. We'll maybe starting off with home bargains. We'll start off with heads or tails. Tails as usual. So that's 10 going in to heads or tails. Okay, mini seasonal will pop. Wrong pen. Right, we'll do the 5 into there. There is a 10 left. We'll do the 5 for now. So that's mini seasonal, so chipping away at it. Let's see what this does today. Right. So we have a 2, a 3, a 3 and a 1. Through 3, 1, 5, and that's the last 3, so we can't get a 3 again. 3, we can't do that one, so we've got 5, 6 and 1, so we'll roll the 3 again. 5, see that? Right, so we've got 6, 2, last 5 and 6, and this is last round. So we've got 6, can't do them 2, and we can't do the 5, so we roll these 3 again. So we can't do the 2 5s, so we lose that one, and then we've got a 2. So we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 18, 19. So we're doing the light version, so we add them together. Straight 4, 8, 12, 16, 18, 19. Yeah, so we add them together, so that's 10. Going into chipping away at it. Pen into here. Okay, and then we've got life is a roller coaster. What colour are we on this now? Green. And where were we? We're here. So we're moving 3, so that's 1, 2, 3, so that's £3. Should we go again? 2, 1, 2, so that's £6. Go again. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 10. 3, 6, 10. Yeah. We'll put the 10 into Life is a Roller Coaster. So we've nearly completed that one. So to go around, we've got 1, 2, 4 spaces to complete it going round, and then we'll just fill up as we go. Okay, Christmas bingo. What have we got left? 5, 10, 15, 25, £30 still to play with. Okay, right, so we'll do red for across the top, green for down the side. So we've got 5 and 1. So 5 and 1, so that's the gingerbread man. So that's £5 for there. Let's go again. 4 and 3, so 4 and 3. Santa hat again, so that's £5. So we'll put the £10 into Christmas bingo. Then we've got B&M. So we'll just do 5 into here. So that's 2 of these. And then we can go again with heads or tails. Probably going to be tails again, so I might as well just shove the £10 in now. Tails, told you. So £10 in there. Okay, mini seasonal, it's £10 left that we've got there, isn't it? We'll cross those off and we'll put the 5 in so that we can then move on to winter. So when we start off next time, I'll put another 5 in here, so we owe it 5. Perfect. Oh no, we're not finished yet. We've got the pound coins to get rid of. Just get rid of this. Okay, so we've got 3. So we've got 3 £1 coins. There we go. then we've got 3 50p's. 2, 3. And then we've got our bags of cash. So we've got 20, 15, 16, 17, £1.17. This dog really is fit for bursting. What was that, £1? Can't remember. I think it was 117. It's 117 now anyway. So minus 57, 56, and then a 4. Perfect. Okay, so that is everything stuffed for week 3 of December, and we got through quite a few challenges then as well. So thank you for joining me if you are still here. If you could like, comment, subscribe, it would be much appreciated. But I will see you on the next video, which will be the minis challenges. Have a lovely weekend and a lovely week. Bye.